And we're back with another build series. This one, Cessna 182, Legend Hobbies. This is a Seagull model that Legend Hobbies sells, and they actually sent me this to review. I'm pretty excited because I love Cessnas. Now, Cessnas are essentially one of the easiest flying RCs. They could be a trainer, but if you max out your throws, add a high discharge battery, maybe prop up a little bit, you guys are gonna get some crazy performance. And that's what's like pretty important to me is, wide flight envelope. So if you want a nice relaxed Sunday flyer, scale, flaps, all that, here it is. We want to go inverted, open it up a little bit, do some stick jamming. It's definitely going to be able to handle it. Now you see on the box, pretty cool. Comes in green and blue. I couldn't decide which color I wanted. I'm not making that up. I'll show you the text on the screen. So I said, surprise me. He sent me the green one. Couldn't be happier. I think against the blue sky, you're really going to see it well. Cessna 182's got a special place in my heart. That's the first general aviation plane me and Cheyenne actually ever went up in. She loved it. I was a little terrified. I'm kind of a control freak. I like to be in control, so I do want to get my PPL. That's probably going to be the plane that I train in, but I don't want to bore you with that, guys. This video is going to be essentially an unboxing. We're going to see what it has, and then we're going to set it up. Now, this is a plug-and-play. But essentially, it's an ARF, right? We're going to have to do things. We're going to have to glue on our control surfaces and put the motor on, probably add our servos. To be honest, I really don't know. They sent me this. Here's the box. I know it's advertised as a plug and play, but I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to that RQ7 style where you do have to set it up. And that's cool, man, because it really, I don't have a great skill set in building planes. So I like to kind of always challenge myself and do things like this. And I'm doing it on camera, so you guys could do it with me, watch, and see that, if you've never built an ARF, you actually can. It's not as hard as you would think. So let's crack this open. I just broke these staples, but I actually never opened this. First time, initial reaction. Actually, there you go. You can see it's still stapled. All right. Well, first and foremost, check it out. Packaged very well. Everything's going to be super protected. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on the floor, and I'm going to bring up the parts one at a time. So, we have our landing gear. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. That's some hard plastic. Looks like we got a nice shock absorber. The rubber feels super soft too, which I'm happy about because a lot of times these things make a lot of noise on the runway. I don't think this one's just, I don't think this one is gonna. We got our cowl. Feels like fiberglass. I could be wrong. I'm most definitely wrong. I'm usually wrong in these situations. Not sure what that is. Here we go. Power system. We got a dual sky 5120, 500 kV. All right, so 500 is nice. And this is going to be running on 6S. 500 is going to give you a nice mixed torque, but still, decent RPM. I wonder what size prop they're giving us with this. It's kind of funny, too, because it's pre-screwed to this firewall. And I'm guessing, yeah, so it's pre-threaded, too. So this firewall, pre-built firewall, is probably going to butt up against the firewall of the airplane. I've actually never seen something like that. That's a first for me. Heavy, though. It's got a nice weight to it. Here's our prop. What do we got? 13 by 6.5. 6S, all right. Yeah, I would probably run a 13.8, and I'm probably going to go wood. I'm probably going to do a Zor prop or a badass prop, something like that. But it looks like a little APC prop. Is it APC? It is APC. So, I mean, listen, I got nothing against APC props. For me, the plastic is just a little heavier. Plus, I like the look of the scale look of the wood prop, especially on a plane this beautiful. We're going to want a nice scale propeller. Servos. Here's all of our control horns and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to have to add the servos. Wing spars, wing supports. The wing supports are metal. You guys can hear that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, she is pretty. Now, this is kind of crazy because the servos and the control horns to the push rods are pre-installed. I like that. Nice clear. Guys, I don't even know if the camera's doing this thing. I'm going to wax this thing. This thing is nice. All right. I take back what I said about this being a ARF style. Guys, control surfaces, pre-installed. Servos are pre-installed. This is a plug and play. This is a plug and play. My mind is blown right now. We got a balsa plane, beautifully covered, plug and play. Look at this. It's going to take, I might even be able to have this in the air today. And when I tell you they are perfectly covered, this is going to be a showstopper, this airplane. Oh boy, I'm loving it. Are there lights on the wings? No lights. That's all right. That's one thing I would say I would definitely change is lights. But they make light kits, so we could always add one. We got our instruction manual, which we're looking how much this is together already. I don't think we're going to need much of that. We have our horizontal horizontal stab. Now, why is this taped? Pre-installed. Pre-installed control arm. Dude, that's mint. Some stickers. Some tail numbers. We're going to have to get our own tail numbers of our FAA registration number. Yeah, buddy. So this is the only piece I've seen. There's a little bubbling right here. But it looks tight, so I could probably just heat that up with a little iron and it'll probably tighten up. Other than that, man, the wrapping on this is absolutely perfect. Well, that's it. So I got plane, wings, vertical stab, horizontal stab, landing gear, motor, cowling, prop, struts, couple things of hardware, and we got an airplane. Let's set it up and see how difficult it really is. And just like that, in about 2 to 4 hours time, you're going to have a beautiful model that's just about ready to fly. Now, I decided to keep the build video separate because I'm not 100% done with this, and there's some tips and tricks that I want to share with you guys, and that video is going to take a little while to edit. So if you're watching this right now, look at the date it was posted because I'm going to have the build video live in about 1 week after. Now, that shouldn't stop you from buying this because I do think this is one amazing model. So definitely go down to the description and keep an eye out for that build video, and the maiden will follow. Thanks for watching.